And also, of course, here's Saddler, another one of my predators. Now, I've been smacked around, beaten. You get to see my vehicle. I'm recording too. I'm recording too.
Okay. Can I talk to you really quick?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So Safeway is deciding to trespass you from their property, okay?
That's okay.
This is a paperwork for you regarding that trespass, okay?
Okay.
It explains stuff. If you could, this is a notice that you have received it. If you could sign it, is that something you'd be willing to do?
No, but I will take the piece of paper if you want to slide it in the top of my window here.
I'm sorry?
You can slide it in the top of my window here.
Okay. You can keep this as a copy for you if you'd like. If you don't want to sign it, is that what you said?
I don't want to sign it, but I'm all right with not going on their property.
Okay. So this explains that you can't go on any of their property. That includes the parking lot, and that's the bottle room. That's
fine. Could you slide it in my window, please? Now, we need to address the people who keep on harassing me, including the assaults and my rear window being broken out.
What'd you say?
I said we need to address the assaults against me and my rear window being broken out. Do what?
It's extremely hard to hear you. I can't hear you.
That's not what you were saying 30 seconds ago.
Well, you opened the window and it helped.
All right, I'll push on it a little bit. All right, so Chris Stafford has been harassing me and a lot of other people. Now, it's not just Chris Stafford, it's also Andrew Wolnez. Now, you see all the broken glass at the back of this thing?
Yep.
Yeah, that's from people vandalizing my stuff. Now, there's a lot of videos of it. There's them youngins, I believe it's a Ford Ranger that's driven by 4 times, screaming the N-word at me. There's also the harassment by Wolnez that's continued. I do have written statements from people about that harassment and about him going by and continuing to do this stuff. There's a protection order, and he needs to literally stay away from me. Like, he needs to not be riding by on his bike and laughing at me. He needs to leave me alone.
I know you have one for Andrew, but have you gotten one? Guy?
No, I haven't. That's the thing about not having a friend or family member going with me.
Okay.
Like the people at Safeway, they're nice, but I followed Malcolm's instructions. When these people harm me, I'm supposed to go inside and tell one of the managers. And I've gone in every time trying to tell one of the managers. The thing is, the managers just say, we're sorry. That doesn't help.
Okay.
The other thing is, with Martinez bullying me the way that he did and the things that he did with Candace, that's not okay. Like that
situation.
Well, that's the thing about me trying to explain the situation. Now, that kills my arm, doing that. Now, here's the thing, is that between Martinez and Lothman and the first situations here, you remember Molly?
Remember who? Oh, yes.
Molly, yeah. All right, well, that situation right there didn't just put a sour taste in my mouth. She continued to psychologically torture me for another 6 weeks. Now, it wasn't just psychological torture. She beat on my vehicle and it got recorded. But you guys didn't bother to investigate it. And that was at least 6, 7 occasions where she did that. Now, then there's also the situations that I'm dealing with right now with Chris Saddler. See, here's the thing about the protection order thing. Every time that I try to turn it in when these guys are doing this stuff, I end up getting bullied by the cops that show up. And that's never okay.
Okay, I hear you.
So what are we going to do about my safety? Like, he's done this over here at Safeway. He's done it fucking over at the library. He's done it repeatedly. Reading the comments, huh? Some of these are people who are...
I can't even see the comments.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people on my YouTube channel typing all sorts of stuff. Mostly they're typing hello and they're trying to be respectful. Except for this one right here, it says, oh shit.
Okay.
Anyway, the situation with them has been ongoing. The youngins at the Tillamook Sporting Goods parking lot have been ongoing for as long as I've been here. But over the Christian Alexander situation, it ended up with them threatening me and harassing me a lot. And every time that I called you guys and tried to get you guys to do something about it, I was blown off and sent to mental health. Like, that is so screwed up. Or, of course, when I tried to make a written report, I'm told, oh, no, well, we're a small town. You just tell us what it is, and we'll decide if it's against the law. And that's not okay either, because then later on when I try to turn it in, I'm told, did you make a police report? Do what?
Said, I don't know how I can help you further. I've tried to offer you everything that I could.
You haven't offered anything. I'm trying to explain to you the games that are being played with me by the cops. Once I go in to try to turn in the situation when I'm harmed, and I try to turn it into the DA or anybody else, I'm told, well, did you make a police report? I say, yes, I did my best. I told them what happened. That's the only thing they're willing to do. Do what?
We should have an incident or a case number for you, regardless of whatever. Like, whatever was called in.
And that's the thing, is that nobody's ever gotten back to me about any of the abuse, and these people continue to abuse me. Chris Stafford is still doing this stuff to me.
It's really hard to hear you with the cars driving by.
Yeah, that's an issue that I have as well. I'm stuck in this situation. I tried talking to Harold the other night. He was just busy being a bully. That's not okay.
I don't know that situation either.
Well, that's the thing, is that just saying that you don't know the situation doesn't mean you can't get familiar with it. I'm trying to turn in the crimes committed against me. That includes a lot of assaults and a lot of vandalism.
Okay.
So how do I do that safely?
Well, if it's about us, I don't know if you can call in a complaint again from me to me.
Well, that's exactly the point that I've been making about being sent back to you guys. Exactly the point that I've been making.
I'm getting an emergency call. I need to.
But it's also the assaults by others that need to be turned in. How do I do that safely?
106. I gotta go. I'm getting an emergency call.
I don't drink and I don't do drugs. You see, that's the thing, is that I'm trying to get help. What I get is people bullying on YouTube in real life. People just blow me off while this shit happens. Like, literally, all I can do is fucking commit suicide. That's literally all I can do. It's literally all I can do. See, that's the thing, is that I'm abused every fucking day. That's the fucking problem, dude. So stop fucking trolling me. Stop! I'm trying to get fucking help. Stopping abuse. Don't type that shit at me! God damn it! I'm trying to get help stopping abuse! What do I get for it? More abuse! God damn it! Help! I am so fucking sick of this shit. They won't do the abuse that I endure. None. I am fucking overwhelmed and I can't function, and all I get is made fun of for it. Bullied for it. Fucking harassed for it. I literally have to post shit on fucking YouTube because the cops won't fucking listen. I always show up and make fucking excuses. And just because I'm having a mental fucking breakdown, I'm a druggie. Or a fucking drunk. I need fucking you pieces of shit. Alright, we got some fucking retard here calling himself Sykes type. Nothing will help you if you're angry. That is fucking bullshit. That's just a fucking cop-out. That's it. It's just a fucking cop-out. Bye. Don't tell me to fucking chill out. That's the fucking problem. Stopping this. You see the trolls on my channel that just make fun of me when I try to get help? You see how the cops just talk over me as soon as I start explaining what's going on? No matter what, they can't fucking hear anything. This is fucking horrible. I get fucking bullied. It's my shit that's getting fucking broken. But the problem is there are no good people in Tillamook. There's no person other than myself here. You have no idea how hard I have tried to get myself safe. But there's no way to do it. Nobody here cares if I'm harmed. Not one person. There are no good people. If Candy was a good person, she would have helped me turn this in right away, instead of allowing Andrew Wonez to do whatever the fuck he wanted. That's the thing with all of you, is that you're not good people. You're just looking for someone that it's okay to be mean to. Someone that's okay to bully. Someone who can't defend themselves. Instructions. Best of my ability. What did I get from the goddamn thing except more abuse? None of you are good people. Not a single goddamn one. I told you there ain't no reason to try being a good person, because there ain't. But yet I try, and why is that? I'm a fucking idiot, that's why. I know there ain't a goddamn person on the fucking planet that genuinely gives a shit. Hey! Where are you guys headed?
Show?
Where are you headed after that?
I don't know.
Well, I'm still getting fucked with. I can't get the police to do a goddamn thing. They just show up to bully me.
Who's talking to me right now?
Well, nobody. I'm talking to you.
I know, but I mean, before you were talking to me.
The cops, and also some youngins in a Ford Ranger, and also, of course, Chris was earlier.
All right. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back around. I gotta go to the show. We'll be back around.
All right. Damn, I can't believe my internet's actually working right now. Y'all don't care what this is like. Oh no, go ahead. You make no effort whatsoever. That's one of the folks driving around in a Toyota Tacoma. Now, does that make him evil? No. Does that make him them other youngins in the Toyota Tacoma did? No. But you get to see how people are ignoring the situation and blowing me off and blowing off the abuse until I have a mental breakdown. Results in what? Well, it results in, first of all, you're bullshit on the internet. If it wasn't bullshit, it shouldn't be on the internet. Well, there's a lot of nice people at the Safeway, and I ain't gonna deny them that. Candy is a very nice person. Miranda is a very nice person. Most of them are very nice persons. But the thing is, you pretend that this witch hunting bullshit doesn't exist. You pretend like you can't do anything about it. Bullshit. There's not a goddamn thing that y'all can do to prevent me from speaking up short of killing me. And none of you have done that yet. Now, if people would quit fucking with me, they'd stay off my goddamn channel for the most part. If they were a part of the story, though, they were a part of the story. Do I have a problem with not going on Safeway's property? No problem whatsoever. On the deed. It was a bad joke. Anyway, I'm fucking freezing. I don't have much nice to say about most of the people at Safeway. Just because of the cowardice thing. And I absolutely believe that they're human beings deserving of at least some love and respect. Just not for me. And of course, that's on an individual basis. People in this town are disgusting. But I already knew that. Because we're in the United States of America and it's how we've taught people to be. I'm in a shit ton of pain, but who cares? I'm still alive, right? They're pretty mean to me every goddamn day. That officer was going out of his way religiously for what it is that I'm saying. They just didn't, as always, they don't give a fuck about a homeless person. And there would be a case number if they there for if that or that against the police was never investigated. They never tried. Homeless people aren't people. We're considered animals. On the side. Now I gotta ask you, you're sure it was Chris Stafford that was fucking with you? And you're sure it was Andrew Wolnez that was fucking with you? Alright. Well, I figured I'd try to find a tobacco stick. Hope you don't mind, I didn't post any of them recordings up earlier with the N-word in them. You wouldn't happen to have a cigarette, would you, Pun?
I don't.
All right.
All right.
Yo. Well, I got a... John was going to come back and talk to me. He was there earlier when them youngins were riding by on their bikes screaming the N-word at, or driving by in the Ford Ranger screaming the N-word at me. Yeah, they throw shit at my vehicle all day. The people who live at that poor house, like, I feel so bad for them because they got to deal with that bullshit and then me having meltdowns over it.
But that can of bearment is used.
Dude, I can't bring myself to spray somebody. Are you kidding me? I only bought that so people would stop fucking with me about buying one.
Right.
I have no interest in hurting anybody.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's just, you gotta watch how to protect yourself, so, you know.
Everybody keeps telling me that, but if I protect myself, I get arrested and I get locked up. Like, dude, it's bad. Andrew Wolnez assaulted me fucking 7 times on camera. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do about it? People saying I'm sorry doesn't get the fucking assaults to stop. And then they keep trying to pretend that Natalie dying is a decent excuse enough to pretend I'm a pedophile. I'm like, shit, dude, she never accused me of anything like that.
Yeah, people need to let her rest.
Exactly, but they don't, and that's what people are not understanding. I keep speaking out because people are going to hurt me for the rest of my life. They just made another one of those Natalie things. You can look it up even. They just made one today, and it's got or yesterday, it's already got over 350,000 views, and yes, people fuck with me over it. Made it real popular. And then there's Andrew Wolnez, and then there's fucking Chris doing that shit yesterday and today and the day before, and like the cops won't do jack shit. They make every excuse to look the other way. But why wouldn't they? They know I'm trying to turn them in. I can barely.
Sorry, I got a headache. I'm trying not to. The nauseous, trying not to puke.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, go try to find a sniper.
All right.
I'll be back.
Usually, the rendezvous, they're smoking patio. Like you go into the bar and you go through the back, and there's a back door back there that goes out to the smoking section. They got an ashtray back there that's usually got a bunch of snipes in it.
Cigarettes.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Is it alright if I smoke it here? God, my fucking thing is gonna die. I'm down to 6% battery. Cops just give me paperwork for Safeway, which I was expecting like 6 months ago. Yeah. I got trespassed, no problem. They do, but they don't like my panic attacks. They also get harassed a lot by my predators. And of course, a few of them get harassed by me. Although what they technically consider harassment is kind of stupid, because technically by law it's not harassment. Which is stupid, because I consider it harassment and I think it's an asshole move. But I'm still doing it. But when people harass me for fucking days and days and days and days, instead of the people who claim that they would help me, instead of harassing them the same way, I just beg them to end my life for me. I just get sick and tired of people assaulting me and trying to bully me into moving. They should have shifted all of my stuff to federal court a long time ago. I try to show people what's going on. They know what's going on. That's the worst part. All right, be safe. I don't know where you guys are going to be tonight, but I'll try to come find you if I'm able to.
Yeah, we'll be. I'm not sure. We'll be getting rain out everywhere we park, so.
You're harassed everywhere?
Yeah. We get everybody calling the cops, kicking us out. Yeah, it's fucking big.
Man, they keep trying to pretend that I'm on drugs. Fuck, my hands are freezing. See, when a homeless person goes into one of these places that's supposed to help us, and we say, hey, I'm getting messed with, and I need help turning this into the police. People go, oh, well, did you try calling the police? Well, yes. Officially, and then I got bullied. I need someone to go in with me and verify that this shit's happening. I have to be able to record it while I talk to the police, so they.
So you might check with CARE.
CARE doesn't give a shit,
No,
you know it.
that,
I've been there already.
But since they closed down the warming shelter, they're giving out motel rooms to people for a week at a time.
Yeah, I was told that on Friday night.
I know. I got a couple friends that got given motel rooms.
Yep.
So you might check. At least get you, you know.
Well, if they could do that, I could definitely stop a lot of this stuff. I could definitely organize a lot of it. If I'm able to get a hotel room, could you help me pull my car there for a week?
Yeah.
Thank you. Or at least maybe help me take some of my evidence to the room.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that part I already knew. So when you started saying it, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to let him finish because he's decided. But
yeah, I just found out about it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I found out from Kim and Ashley. All right. See, that's the thing people don't understand is that the difference between this happening every day and this stopping is whether or not they actually care to put a stop to it, and they don't. Well, I'm going to end this video. It's mostly a bunch of people on here in the chat pretending I'm schizophrenic. Lovely, right? I'm going to go see what the cheapest machine at the laundromat is. Now, it's me exposing people left and right, mostly for being dicks. But a lot of them, child abusers, pedophiles, rapists, murderers, these are the people that I'm supposed to go to for help. People who say I can't help, I'm a felon. People who say I can't help, I'm a drug addict. We'll find out what the cutest one is. Quarters. I'm only 50 cents away from being able to put some in my clothes in a dryer. See, that's the thing about people saying that they care and then procrastinate. Nothing gets done. My situation is that Natalie Bollinger was killed in 2017, December of 2017. lethal dose of heroin in her system. And she had a lot of evidence that she was a drug addict. And somehow magically that makes her a victim. Well, you pretend that I'm a drug addict and it makes it okay to victimize me. You pretend that because of my age, I should know this better and I should know that better. Because of my age, what, magically being disabled isn't being disabled because of my age? It's a hard fight. Somebody's got to fight it, even if it's just me. I'm trying to fight for equality. Actual equality, not special rights for this group and special rights for that group. At the end of the day, those special rights are completely ignored when that group member is homeless. A Jewish homeless person is just a homeless person. A black homeless person is just a homeless person. A white homeless person is just a homeless person. And you blanket us all as mentally ill. You pretend we're all schizophrenic drug addicts. You make fun of us if we have Tourette syndrome or autism. You make fun of us for being broke, for not having a job, for being fucking disabled. That's what you're doing when you're telling us to get a job. And we're fucking out here doing our goddamn best at it. And all you can do is treat us like trash. Thank you. Now I'm walking, trying not to scream in pain. You guys don't like the mean shit that I type up. Now let's take a look at the phone numbers I exposed. These are people who could help come forward immediately. Witnesses situations where I was abused. Some of them got to see multiple times. And they were gonna come forward, gonna come forward, gonna come forward. But while they're gonna come forward, I'm being abused. Then, of course, later on, they want to give me some bogus excuse. Well, if that's gonna be your excuse, we'll run with it. Like Paul telling me that his ex was trying to pin him up with rape charges, part of a real nasty breakup. But if you're going to use that as an excuse, not to turn in crimes against an at-risk adult, that's fucked up. It doesn't matter what you accuse me of. There's shit you just don't turn a blind eye to. You should type the words Jamie again in the little search thing. You get to learn you something. When I'm angry, my anger is righteous. Anyway, this thing's probably just about dead. Oh, it's still at 6%. Here's the thing. If you guys want to help me out, type doggedroman@gmail.com. You can message me there. We can coordinate just between us instead of having to make things into a fight for attention like so many people get on here and do. Everybody wants to fight for the attention. They want me to answer their questions. They want me to read their stuff. They want me to look now, and I just don't have the ability. I get overwhelmed, as you can see. And when I get overwhelmed, people don't like me very much. Just because they don't like me doesn't mean that I'm doing mean shit. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing is simply asking people to be quiet. Please, help me to get to a calm environment. An environment where I'm not getting taken advantage of, where I don't have people throwing shit at me, where I don't have people harassing me in the parking lots everywhere I go. Where I don't have people who pretend that they want to help, but literally never do. And then, of course, they want to tell me to do a bunch of stuff I don't have the ability to because I'm homeless, because I'm stuck in my car, because I can't carry that shit. You notice that I have the ability to walk forever? Yeah, it's always been like that. The problem is I can't carry any kind of a load at all. I have a bag with some chargers. It probably weighs 2 pounds. If I put that on my side and I walk for 3 blocks, I'm exhausted. Now I asked these people for help stopping abuse. Abuse that many of them saw. But they didn't focus on the abuse. They wanted to focus on pointing me to places I'd already been by myself and sending me back to those places by myself. And what result? The same as always, me getting talked over and blown off. Now there's people who've tried to go into the alternate places we're supposed to go. And I'm thankful for that. The follow through as far as turning in the crimes committed against me and the people who committed them, there is none. This town is nasty, the people in it are nasty. I'm not possibly able to read all the chat, and I know that many people pay attention, but I just simply can't get it to you. doggedroman@gmail.com. A lot of people type at me, they want to send me money. And you don't try to understand how frustrating that is. I was trying to get a GoFundMe started before Natalie was killed. I was finally able to get a GoFundMe started in October, November, I don't know. It was like, might have been August. After Natalie was killed, it was like 8 months. Nobody donated a thing. Now, the 2 GoFundMes that were started by Candace Bondurant and Carl Rogers, they got about, I don't know, maybe $6,000 overall. And people pretended that I got all that money and scammed people for all that money. Fucking hands are freezing. Hey, Alexander, you wouldn't happen to have a cigarette, would you? Hey, Richard? No,
Come on, John.
I suck with names.
Greg.
Greg, Jesus.
No, it's not Jesus, it's Greg.
I'm having a lot of problems with vandals. He got to be there for some of it last night. Yeah,
I
yeah.
guarantee you, when I get back to my tent, there's going to be all kinds of shit missing.
Yeah, well, I got water messing with me. I'm going to have to try to go to church tomorrow and hope there's some common there. I ain't allowed on Safeway property. On the bright side, at least,
Well,
I'm honest.
that's apply to everybody out here, man.
Well, a lot of them are. But there's a difference. Like me, I'm not trying to do bad shit. I'm just trying to see the right thing is done. I'm tired of getting abused for other people's stupidity, ignorance, and laziness. Like, if you're gonna assault somebody over something, make sure it's something they did. Meanwhile, cops make every excuse not to do what? Yes, sir. Damn, my phone's almost dead.
Motherfucker took my fucking phone. Let me bring it back. Let's see if we can.
Oh, well, my phone just died. That's all right, so.
I got to worry about